everybody, Michelle here with The Redesign Habit, and today in this video I am going to give you what I think is a very cool gift idea for somebody on your holiday list or for a birthday they may have coming up. And all you need to do it is, this is a tablet case. Most people have tablets now. If not and they have a laptop, you could do it with a laptop case too. A solid color, I chose black. And then I also have this phone case, also black, and the phone case part actually comes out. So you actually have 1, 2, 3 different surfaces you could do this to. Now, the only other thing you need to do this are acrylic paint markers. And there is a difference between the acrylic paint pen, which has a hard tip on the end, and you shake it, and prime it, and the paint actually flows out of that hard plastic tip. I'm talking about acrylic paint markers, which look just like a regular marker, and they have a marker tip. These have a brush tip on them, if you can see that, and the paint just flows a lot more freely on these. They're a little bit easier to control and draw with. The other ones I have are these, and these are fun because they're metallic. So if you want metallic accents, they sell sets on Amazon that are metallic and not just a opaque paint color. Now, what's fun about this is this was $8. And obviously you have to know the size of their tablet or their laptop. So make sure you, however sneakily you could do that, you get that information. So you're getting a case that works correctly and that you know whether it's an Android or an Apple, because where the camera's placed and all that stuff is different from one to the other. So make sure you have the right information before you go ordering the cases. And so this tablet case was only $8, and this was a little more expensive because it's got a wallet with it too, but I think even this was under $15. So your markers are going to run you, depending on the size of set you get, right? If you just want a real basic set, you can get them sometimes for $6, $8, $10 for a set. If you get a bigger set, you're talking more like $19.99 or $29.99. And you get a huge set with a ton of colors to pick from. They last a long time. You can do a bunch of different stuff with them, even just coloring or drawing if you're somebody who likes to doodle and play around with stuff like that. So in this project, I'm going to show you how I decorate these, and you don't have to be super artistic to do it. That's the other fun part of it. And then in the end, you would have a cute little set that you can gift your favorite person this holiday season. I'll see you then. Hey everybody, so you can see from my setup here, I'm getting ready to decorate my tablet or phone case cover. I wanted to very briefly, sorry about the noise, my water is filling on my refrigerator ice maker there. Life, you know. I wanted to talk for a second about the markers I'm going to use for this project. I showed you one brand the other day called Just Art, which are simply brush tip acrylic markers. But I've decided to use these. I've got these, which I don't see a brand on. I got them on Amazon. They are metallic. They are a brush tip on one end and a regular tip on the other. And I wanted to use these because it's kind of fun to have some metallics in your design. And then the other brand I'm going to use is this. And this is called Coogert, C-O-O-G-E-R-T. These are also acrylic markers. They are the same. They have a brush tip on the one end and then a straight nub on the other. And these are the markers I'm going to use for these projects today. Now, these markers are not super expensive. They come in different size sets. You can find them all over Amazon. If you're unsure of what to get, read the reviews, look for opacity of the colors. You want to not have to layer them 10 times to get them to look solid if you can avoid it. So good opacity is to me, one of the main things I look at. And then I like having the dual tipped ends on some of my markers so that you can get a little more detail than you can with the big fat brush. But it's really up to you. And like I said, they're super affordable, so you're not investing a ton of money into this project or into these sets of markers. So that is it. I am going to work on decorating one of these. Make sure your covers are free of debris and wiped off so they don't have oil and things like that on them. And remember, we're going to seal them once they're done with poly so that whoever you gift them to, or whether it's for yourself, you'll be able to wipe them off later and not take away the design. So acrylic decorating, once that's thoroughly dry, and what's nice about these, they dry pretty quickly. And then a coat of poly, let it dry thoroughly. Second coat of poly, you're done, you're good to go, your design's protected. So that's where we're at, and let me get started. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So let's do a little recap here. I came up with this idea, kind of in the summer. Actually came from my own tablet case, which I have right here. This was one of the first ones that I did. And I was actually looking at my tablet case and I thought, wow, this is kind of boring. And so I thought, I wonder if markers would work on there. And I kind of started playing around and just sort of drew a design on it. And so I thought, that could be really cool as a gift idea for somebody using their favorite colors or something they love. And so then I followed up and I did my phone case and, tie in the colors or roughly the design, and you've got a really cool little gift set that you can wrap in a really cute way, and they're going to feel very special because you took the time to make them something. And I know money's a little tight for people right now, and this is a super affordable gift. Even if you have to buy the markers are not expensive to begin with, and you will get lots of use out of them, whether it's doing more of this kind of thing, or the markers work great on rocks if you would like to paint rocks for people. I did that last year and put them in a cute little jar, and I put words on some of them that meant something specific to the particular person I was giving that little package to. And they're just very pretty, all different colors in a little jar, with things on them that mean something to that person mixed in with just fun designs. Nobody has to be Picasso here. A gift for somebody for around $30 is pretty good. And it's going to feel like a lot more to them because it came from your heart and you created it yourself. So I hope it inspires you to try this or something similar to it. Like I said, you could do laptop covers. There are a lot of different things that you could do with this same basic idea. If you like this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notify bell so that you know when we have a new video come out. If you haven't done so already, you can also visit theredesignhabit.com. You can sign up there for our weekly newsletter, which is a lot of fun, and it's all free to you. Lots of good design tricks and fun things each week for you to look forward to in your inbox. And then finally, because this part seems to go on and on, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Pinterest. All you have to do is search for The Redesign Habit. That's it for this one, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see all of you in the next video.